Alright, here we go. Alright, hey guys. So to start off, you guys remember the concepts we've been talking about over the past 2 weeks, and kind of like, can you mention one of the, like, what is one of the ideas that I've been like kind of bringing up to you guys over the past?
Way better.
The what?
Brick of sound.
Exactly, the brick of sound. And how did I emulate that for you guys?
The paper. And you fell full down the margins for the accent.
Oh my goodness, Misa, you totally like stole my next question. So that's great. So no, that's great, because then we'll apply all that. Because we'll apply all that knowledge of accents into all, because we're working a lot on our technical passages, and all of your technical passages have a bunch of, like, tons of accents. So as long as we can focus on getting those accents nice and clear, our technical passages will come across nicely. Alright, well, let's just get into our warm-up then. You guys can put your trombones down really quick. Don't need to carry the trombone. Alright, so I'm going to do a little bit of breathing. I'm going to start with something different this week. Everything we're going to do is going to be a breath in for 2 and then out for a certain count. So the first exercise we'll do, we're going to be breathing in like nice full breath for 2, and then we're going to be sending in paper airplane. Imagine you're throwing a paper airplane and you're going to exhale for 8 counts. Can we all do that? Here we go. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, toss, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One last time. And in, 2, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. I'd like us to do the same thing in for 2, but this time we're going to throw a dart. We're going to throw a dart for 6 counts. So just make sure that we're pushing our air all the way to the end, but not going too far to where we're creating bad air. Does that make sense? Let's try it. Here we go. 5, 6, in for 2, out for 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do the motions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last, oh, sorry. And in, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and the last one I want us to do is in for 2. We're going to do out for 4, but this time our motion for in for 2 will be drawing a bow and then just shoot it off into the distance. You can aim at me, but don't, whatever. Here we go. In for 2, out for 4, okay? And then shoot your bow and try and emulate, like try and get your air to be like how fast your air would be like leaving. Wow. Have your air emulate the motion of an arrow being shot out of a bow. Does that make sense? Here we go. Last exercise. 5, 6, in for 2, out for 4. In 2, out 2, 3, 4. One more time. In 2, out 2, 3, 4. Good job, guys. All right, we can go ahead and pick up our horns now. Okay. Standard thing we've been doing every week. We're going to start out with the Remington exercise. Remington exercise, here we go. And in half notes. That's okay. Whenever you do a lot of breathing, sometimes you get lightheaded. If you need to take a break, like, just chill out. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. That helps out a lot. So, here we go. Remington exercise. And 5, in half notes. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. And sustain your last note. Sustain your last note. Alright, bring out your sound a little bit more. Never mind. That's fine. We'll get to that in tuning as well. But what I'd like us to do now, as we move on into, we're going to play a B-flat major scale, because that's the key signature that we work with in a lot of in the movements that we play in the show. So now, here we go. Horns up. We're playing B-flat major scale. Let's sustain our last note in quarter notes, okay? B-flat major scale in quarter notes. Sustain the last note. Match sound and pitch. 5.
And then back down.
Oh yeah, all the way up and all the way back down. Don't repeat the top note. And we're sustaining the very last note. All the way up, all the way down, sustain. Cool? Didn't mean to confuse you. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't repeat the last note. I like us to, we're going to try that one more time. We're going to change things up. Just make sure you keep sustaining the note, though. I want you guys to keep holding the note out so that we can all match pitch and tone, okay? Kind of what we did last week. We'll move on, though, because we're going to keep doing scales. The lick that we deal with at 17 to 20 in weight and movement 3 deals with that scale, but instead of an E flat, we have an E natural. So let's play a B flat major scale, but let's take out the E flats and instead put E naturals. Does that make sense? Same scale, replace E flats with E naturals. Horns up, and 5, 6, sustain the last note long. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Listen to each other. Can you get a little bit more sound out of you guys? Yeah, one trombone sound. Yep. Cool. And yeah, that's what we're going for. Making sure that we're all projecting equally and that we don't have some people sticking out over others, okay? But overall, that sounds pretty good. And you know what? When you guys play out like that, you guys sound like a much more full trombone section. So that'll be good. So we're going to move on into weight movement 3 now. We're going to look at measures 17 through 20. Can anyone tell me what the key signature is? I know we kind of hinted at it in our warm-up, but can someone raise their hand and tell me what the key signature is? Andrew. Right. So we're going to be focusing and going after B flat major. Can someone else raise their hand and tell me what the meter of what's the meter? What's our time signature? Someone else. What's that, Misa? Perfect. Awesome. And we'll just keep going after that knowledge as we play the piece. Okay. 17 through 20. Let's do a really quick run of it. Here we go. 17 through 20. Oh, goodness. Where is my metronome? And here's your tempo. Just 17 through 20, those 4 measures. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. You guys felt how you had to catch up to my clapping? Yeah. Try one more time. Let's get it better this time. 5. Horns up. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, much better. Yeah. So it's like the way I like to think about it is it's like you're trying to get on a train, but if you just stick your arm out and grab the train, you have your arm ripped off. So what you want to do is get running alongside the train, kind of feel the tempo of what we're going to be playing, and then play along with that tempo. But yeah, overall, pretty good job. We're going to do something different. Put your trombones down again. And what we're going to do is, everyone's pretty much got that, that in their head. So we're going to sing do 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 do. But what I want us to do is clap whenever we have accents. Do you guys remember where you have accents? So do 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 do. Very cool. Let's all do that as a section, okay? You guys are already doing it? You guys are really smart. Here we go. And going all the way 17 through 20. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, what happens in that last measure? Right, there's a couple extra accents on the end. Can we look at that last measure just with clapping? Check out that last measure. Ty, if you need to look over at Joe's.
Oh, no, I get it.
Alright, let's just do that last measure. Measure 20. And 5, 6, clapping. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do, 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 do. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Very good job. Alright, now, high fives all around. Can we all pick up our trombones? So now what I want us to do is really go after the accent placement with those claps, okay? So bring that over and transition that into our playing now. Alright, let's try that playing once. Actually, we're going to go straight into separate parts. First, the trombones, if you could play that for me. Right at 17 through 20. Bring out those accents. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Second trombone.
Oh, no.
Good job.
Here we go.
And here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Joe. Good job being a trooper. One other try that.
No one does.
It's alright, here we go. Try that one more time. Second trombones. And 5, 6. Go after the accents. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and if it's a warm-up issue, then that's fine. You'll warm up into playing. But yeah, good job though. Good job, Joe. Can we all do that as let's all do measure 20 together. Really bring out those last 3 accented eighth notes, okay? Everybody on measure 20, we'll loop it. So what we'll do now is ba da 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 ba da da 1, 2, 3, 4 ba da 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep looping it. Does that make sense? Any questions? Just looping measure 20. Here we go. And horns up. Looping measure 20. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. One more time. Keep going. We're not having a clear start. Better. More bottom. Better. One more time. Yeah. So you guys heard, second trombones, you guys hear how you brought it out a little bit more? It was really top heavy when we started that exercise. But yeah, let's just bring that out at the end, okay? Okay, one last thing that we're going to try and do to improve our playing in here. Not so much about the accents now, but you guys have a lot of quick slide positions. So what I want us to do is, we're going to play a variation of this. We're going to modify the rhythm. So we've got straight eighth notes, right? Yeah. So what I'd like us to do, I won't play the actual line, but what we're going to play is, we're going to play it as dotted 8/16. So, so, do 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 do. Kind of how you're like swinging it in jazz band. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, let's try it once like that. Here we go, and make sure we're at tempo. Yeah, and it's helping us learn quicker slide moves to those correct notes. Here we go, and dotted 8/16 on the notes though. Okay, and let's try it. And 5, 6, do 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 do. Cool. One more time. Second trombones, you're lagging behind a little bit. Okay. Let's try it one more time. 5. Horns up. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Now we're going to try the inverse, which is going to be, so now we're going to do 16th dotted 8. So we already did, so now what I want us to do is, so we're starting with the 16th note. Does that make sense? They're not pickups, but da 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 da. Does that make sense? Sure. It's a little bit tougher than the swinging one. So let's try it all together. Here we go. And
wait, so the first one we play is shorter than the
yes. So it's short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. Does that make sense? Short, long, short, long. Here we go. And 5, 6, 5, 6 on the notes. Slightly harder concept. Alright, we'll try it one more time. We'll see if we can try it. Here we go. Horns up, and
it just wants to revert back.
I know. 16 dotted 8. Let's try it one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's finish it out with the dotted 8th, 16th, okay? You guys feel a lot more comfortable doing that. Even though we're doing it in a swing, we're still focusing on accents, but we really want to make sure our slide movements are really fast when we're coming off of those 16 notes. Wrist.
Quicker than your arm.
Cool. One more time, and horns up. Dotted 8/16. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very cool. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it back into just straight eighth notes. So apply that quick slide movement to regular eighth notes. Here we go. Horns up and back to eighth notes. Focus on the accents. And 5 up. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. You guys are rushing a little bit?
At least we're not slow, right?
That's true, at least you're not slow. Now we have a different problem. Here, let's try it one more time. Accents were okay. Just make sure that we're keeping in time. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that was much more relaxed. Did you guys feel that?
Yeah.
You guys weren't taking off. Yeah, but overall,
I just felt like I wasn't there.
but overall, nice. Oh, but overall, your articulations are coming across much nicely, much better. I don't know. I can't speak English. So, all right, we're gonna hop on over. We're gonna stick with the idea of articulations. We're gonna jump over into movement 1, the other technical part, 63. Okay, 63. Here we go.
Oh, this is my favorite part, guys. You got complimented on it. Yeah. We had our first competition this past week. And the judge was like, "Good job, Trombone." We're like, you know.
We are the Trombones. All right, here we go. And let's go through it once. 63 through 67. 63 through 67. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can we get a better start, please? Better start. Here we go. Take a look at the music really quick. Get it memorized? I think we all do have it memorized, right? Here we go. And 5. What's up? 5, 6, 5, 6. Very cool. And same idea. Like, once I give you a tempo, make sure you establish it, because then it's like the whole train thing. Your arm's going to get ripped off, and you don't want your arm ripped off. It's really hard to play trombone without... So, anyway, let's slow it down a little bit. Kind of getting some smears, but here we go. And 5, 6, 5, 6. Focus on accents. Better. As far as accents go, we pretty much have to accent every time we have to articulate, correct? So let's make sure that we have that press on the front of those notes when we play them, okay? Here we go. One more time. And 5, 6, 5, 6, accents. All right, that came across clear. One of our internal measures is kind of like squirrely. Can we all look at 65? Can we loop that measure? 65. And horns up and looping that measure. Measure 65, rest of 4, 65, rest of 4. Looping it. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rest 2, 3, 4. Rest 2, same thing. Rest 2, 3, 4. Clear on your slide positions. Yeah, that came across a lot clearer. Sorry if that was confusing for the second time bonus. But all right, let's put that back in context, speeding it up. And horns up. In context now. Focus on those accents, okay? 5, 6, quick slide. 5, 6, 7, 8. And make sure our slide movements, make sure that what we're doing in our mouth is lining up with our hands. Does that make sense? So that our hands not lagging behind whatever our articulations are already trying to do. Okay, let's bring it back up to tempo. It's getting better, guys. Here we go. And it's getting better all. Sorry, I don't mean to exclude Misa. Okay.
I was like, Misa.
And now I lost tempo. Sorry.
It will not help.
I'll call you Hot Shots. Good job, Hot Shots. And. All right, at tempo. All right, bring it back in, guys. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Better start. Don't get your arm ripped off, okay? And internalize the tempo. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time for good measure. I really think we can get 65 to sound clear. It sounds like the whole section's kind of like getting quiet for 65. Can you guys hear that, sort of? Da-da-da, da-da-da. It's like we're afraid of playing those 16th notes. Really bring it out this time. Last time, I swear. Here we go. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, yeah, good job, guys. So as far as that section goes, I guess the last thing I would have wanted to bring up is that, you know what? You know, like, when I was talking about da versus do, what kind of note gets da? Like, in terms of the articulations that we have. Right, Ty, accented notes. So then which ones get the do then? All the slurs and the notes in between, right? So yeah. Supposed to be wrapping up soon. Alright, yeah, we're good. So you guys have a good day. Have a good rehearsal.
You too.
So yeah, those technical parts are sounding better though, okay? Just keep looking at that stuff and make sure that your slides are moving fast and that everything's lining up with your mouth. With your mouth as well. Okay? Sorry, I don't mean to keep you guys. So.
No, you're good.
So.
Say your bike.
It is my bike.
Very nice bike.
Oh, it's nothing crazy.
He's good.
That's okay. Bye, Ty.